guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a speed build for the Trudeu family. So this is their new home since the babies aged up into toddlers. Their other home was starting to become a little bit cramped, and I saw that they had some extra money, so I was like, you know what, maybe it's time to move. They had been there for quite some time. I think this is Troy and Damien's fourth home. And I believe I've done a speed build on all of their homes. So their first one was just a little basic starter home. It had one bedroom, a small office, and one bathroom. I still love that house. That house was so freaking cute. I think I need to use it in another Let's Play because I absolutely love that house. The second home was a one-story after they had their triplets. And then, so it had three bedrooms, one for each of the triplets, and then there was a bedroom for them. And then we had two bathrooms in that place. It had a really large kitchen, a pretty big living room. I really liked that house, but then I just wanted them to move someplace where the kids would have more space, to run. So I was like, you know what? It's time for them to move. And so then I moved them to the last house you just saw them in, which it was a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, I believe. 3.5 bath. Yeah, because the living room had a half bath in it. So, or actually, technically, I think it was a dining room. But this home now is going to be 6 bedrooms, and there is going to be, I think in the end, there's 2 upstairs, a half bath on the main floor, and then there is 4 bathrooms downstairs. So it's going to be 6 bedrooms, 7 baths. I know that sounds like a lot of bathrooms, but if you've ever ran a house with Sims, you know that bathrooms get freaking crazy. So, and considering the fact that the children are getting ready to age into teenagers, I'm not quite sure when they're going to age. I haven't actually looked, to be honest. But they're going to be aging up soon, so I was like, you know what, I want to give them the downstairs, because here you see, I don't exactly have a downstairs plan, and I end up kind of cutting out a little bit, because I ended up getting some builder's block, and so it made it, like, really hard for me to actually finish designing their home. I actually put it out on Twitter. I was like, I need inspiration. I got up, I just walked around, talked to my husband, and then had lunch, and then I was like, you know what, no, I have this reinvigorated idea of what I want to do, so yeah, here we are. We're cutting all this out. I decided to redo the entire upstairs, redo the bottom floor, and then I add in a basement. Since, like I said, since the kids are going to be aging up into teenagers here shortly, I decided that they would get kind of like a apartment type thing downstairs. It's not quite an apartment just yet because they're still kids, let's be honest. They are going to be, they're going to be teenagers here shortly, so I decided to, I don't know what I did here. I, like, screwed that up to the max, so I had to fix it all. So I decided to give them a little downstairs, like, basement type thing. They each have their own bathroom, they each have their own bedroom. And then there's also a guest bathroom for downstairs as well, since there is like games and stuff like that to be had downstairs. So upstairs will feature the master bedroom. It will feature the master bedroom will have its own ensuite, of course. There will be 2 bedrooms for the toddlers. They will share a bathroom, and then there is an office. Since they finally are getting an office back, their office was taken by the toddlers. But they definitely needed the space. They had a lot of money when they sold their other place, including taking their furniture. They had like $33,000. I'm like, holy freaking bejesus. That's a lot of money, and they owned all their furnishings. The unfortunate part came to, there was some bills that needed to be paid shortly after they moved in. So I kind of almost wish I would have stayed at the other house for a couple more days to get through the bills, and then have them move. But it is what it is now, so we worked around it. We did our best. So I did have a really great time finally designing this as soon as I was able to get past that little block there in my brain. Because I was like, I don't want to do something like I've done before. Because I generally tend to stick to kind of like a same type of build. So I did add in windows because technically when you have a basement, typically there is windows in basements. And so I was like, you know what, we're going to make this just a little bit more realistic, and we're going to have it so this way they have some windows downstairs. It provides a little bit of light, not much, but enough, I guess. We're going to be going into the furnishings here in just a second, and there it is. Had to reload the game, or at least what happened was I was gone so long my screensaver kicked on. So when I reloaded the game, it had to reload my reshade. If you're interested in that, leave a comment down below, and I will see about covering that. If not, that's fine too. But I never realized how much I was missing out on the game until I had a reshade. And I was like, oh my god, it made a huge difference. It made a world of difference. It looks so much better now. So... But, like, the colors are more vibrant, it's more clear, it's beautiful. I love it. Anyway, back to the build. So, here we are, we're kind of designing, making sure the floor plans are just right. I decided to put up some of these spandrels, which they'll only go up if there's walls. So I had to put walls in, and then it wanted to do the whole wall, so I was like, crap. So I had to go through, delete some of the walls. I do put them back in. I just wanted the spandrels in there. So I just had to go back and re-add those walls in. See, no big deal. And since they're technically rooms now, it made it really easy to be able to color them all too. Unlike before where I had to go through and individually color each and every single wall. That got kind of old. But here we are. We're starting to actually go through all their furnishings. Oh my god, they had a lot of furnishings. So here is the kitchen. I decided to have the whatchamacallit, the fridge, in front of that little space there that doesn't have a window. And then I also have a stove there in front of one of the spaces that also doesn't have a window. I struggled with deciding if I wanted them to have 2 washers and dryers. They do only have one at the moment, I believe. They only have one set. I do plan on purchasing a second set for them, but they do kind of need to make some money because they're kind of broke now, especially after moving. Moving's always so expensive. I do get rid of that cheat window, I swear I do, because I'm like, why is this cheat window so annoying? Why am I leaving it open? And I was like, duh, stupid, you can close it. I wasn't that bright on it. I was like, dang it. So we're using all the lights that we already had in our pockets and putting in some lights in everywhere. I think I only ended up putting in one of those lights in downstairs. If I was smart, I put them in each room, but I don't think I was. I think I forgot. So, and I tried to make each of their rooms a little bit more unique, make them not so cookie cutter, because I'm really good at doing that, making all their rooms really symmetrical. So I tried to change it up a little bit. But it unfortunately just doesn't look as different as I was hoping. But I mean, I think it looks unique enough that it's not totally crazy. But let's see. Yeah, we're finished going through. We're going through all the pet stuff real quick, and then there's so much stuff to go through in this entire catalog. I saw the decor section, and I nearly had a heart attack. I was like, oh my god, this is awful. This is awful. It was totally awful. I looked at it, I was like, oh no. There was so many items in decor. I was like, oh Jesus. So, I spent quite a while in the decor section. I've been trying not to put as many items on the countertops anymore. Just because I think that, just because it is clutter does not mean that you should have a billion items on your counter. It's exactly how I feel at home, too, except for that never works out. So I was debating about where I wanted to put this. I was also trying to remember where I put them in the last game. And then I was like, oh yeah, I put one by the front door, and then there was one in the... Or I think both of them were in their little wardrobe section. But I decided, you know what? No, skirts. We're selling it. We're getting rid of it. We put up their birth certificates and Damien's degree. We got all that up there. And then, of course, here we are. We're filling in the office. They got their clothesline outside. I decided to make this really cute island countertop, which honestly, it ends up going away because their bills are so big, so I end up having to sell them all. I will bring it back. I will bring it back, I promise, because it was super cute and I loved it. But I just have to wait for them to make some more money. So, I don't know if it was the thermostat that caused the bills to skyrocket, and if it is, I think they could kind of pull back the bills multiplier on the thermostat, because it's kind of crazy right now. And I've seen quite a few people like post that too, because I'm like, I don't think this is supposed to be bills this high for this house. I mean, maybe it is, but I didn't think the house was really worth that much money. But I guess I also don't remember how much their bills were when they were living in the old place either. So, I mean, maybe it really did multiply that way and that's how it turned out, but I don't know. I thought it was just crazy. We're going to be having the tour come up here in about a minute. Just so you know, this is like I think it actually is the longest tour I've done so far. I think even the castle was only like 4 minutes. But I think it's because now I'm starting to slow down, let you guys take in a little bit more of the rooms, take in a little bit more of what they look like. So I ended up taking just a little bit longer on each of the rooms. So like I said, put the little garden out back. Like 4 of the plants are dead, so the instant I loaded the game, they had to go and take care of them and dispose of them anyway. I was trying to see what else I had left, and then I realized, oh crap, they don't have sinks in the bathroom just yet. So I had to put in some new counters, put in some of the old decorations. There's a tub downstairs that doesn't last very long because I have to sell it because they have bills. But here we are. We're going to be going into the tour here in just a moment, and here we are. And so this is kind of like letting you pan around, see the entire front of the house. It was actually, I think it actually turned out a lot different than I normally do. I don't know who that lady is. She just showed up when I moved them onto the lot. So immediately you walk in, there's the living area, there's a TV section off to the left there. The dining room is here off to the right. And I made it kind of like a banquet style dining room. I really like that. And then there's kind of like a little breakfast nook in here with the island countertops. I love that. I have to add them back in. They were beautiful. I can't believe I had to get rid of them. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was angry. I was like, dang it. There you can see all the detail in the spandrels. So we're going to move right on outside. Going to show you the outside real quick. I do try to like go quickly right where I can. So they have this gigantic backyard. There's a restaurant next door. There's several toys and play areas for the kids next door. There's also a little cafe over there. Well, not like a cafe. It's the little food stalls. But yeah, I accidentally hit the wrong button, so I have to like zoom, go right back down. It was a freak accident. I was like, dang it. So this is the half bath for downstairs. Just a cute little bathroom, nothing special, no decorations because they're broke. We're going to hit the basement first, and then we will go upstairs and look at the upper story. I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't go down any farther. It's because I wasn't on the basement level. I don't know why it doesn't work the same as the upper story, but it doesn't. But there's their washer and dryer. This is going to be little Alexis's room. Just a cute little purple room there. Oh, and I forgot to show you her bathroom. So I have to go back in. So there is a tub in there as of the video, but it got taken out. But what I will put one back in there, and probably in the same configuration. This is going to be Austin's room, I believe. And then, no. Yeah, Austin. I was trying to remember, honestly, I forgot what the third kid's name was. I'm an awful person. So here we are. We're going to go into Ashton's room here. He's got the dark theme going on here, and then we're going to go check out his bathroom real quick. And I mean, they're all empty, but we will fill them up. We will put bathroom stuff in there. Just for the time being, it's kind of like a placeholder. They'll probably get jobs as teenagers or something. And then here is the full bath for downstairs. They desperately need to clean that shower. That looks awful. And now we're going to go upstairs, and I decided just to cheat and just go zoom. Go right up to the stairs, why not? And then we'll continue to rise up, and here is a little kids area upstairs. And then we will be going into the master here real quick. So this is the master bedroom. It just got some pretty neutrals. I'll probably put some decorations on the wall once they get some more money. Here is the bathroom. So they have the sinks right here to get ready. And then right around the corner is the shower, tub, and toilet. I have not tried to see if they can use the tub, so I'll have to test that out. I haven't had the need. So, but this is their cute little office space, little gym area. All their workplace items that they have earned, all their rewards are in there. Hey, I made it quite a while before I yawned in this one. I tried to record this before and I was yawning so much. I was like, never mind, screw it. I canceled it. But that was the bathroom. Here's the second toddler's room. Alright, and then you can see the outdoor patio, and that's it. So we're going to take just one quick walk back through while I do my outro, and yeah, so go ahead and leave your feedback, comments, and your suggestions all down below. All my social media is in that description box, including Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. It's always easiest to find me on Twitter. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and if you did like it, don't forget to subscribe. This way you can catch more videos just like this one. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.